Okay. Sorry about that. I was talking to somebody. Okay, so they've been on the ground for 15 seconds. No scanner yet that I heard. I don't think I heard one. Looks like the monster is going to head towards the beach, which is a popular destination. I think the hunters know that too. Wow, they're all grouped up. Ironically enough, they did choose the right way, but I must have missed something because I'm not sure. Oh, medic might be able to snag a dome here. Maybe the assault. Oh, don't stop for those. So close. Oh, that's going to be a dome. There's the dome. This is not bad. It's nice and open. You actually want to fight the Gorgon in open areas. And the reason why is because more time for spiders to get destroyed. And, oh, nice mine placement. I like that Markov's using mines. I only see... Oh, there's a second one. I like that they're waiting for the monster to come to them. That's really important. So in this matchup, we've got Rogue Val, Tech Hank, Griffin, and Markov. You don't have to worry about Markov too much. I feel that was a little early with regards to using the orbital. Well, you use the orbital to help somebody get away. And it looks like focus on Griffin now. Griffin getting pulled away. Oh, and there's a lot of damage being spread out all over the place. Oh, a mine. I think it got hit by a melee. It didn't actually go off. Nice healing by Rogue Val here. Oh, and then... Oh, this is... only a hit. So one thing I notice a lot of people do, a lot of people use acid and then web snare. You want to use web snare first, because that keeps people in acid a lot longer. So the monster, is he going to stay? Oh, this could be really good for the hunters. Punish. Oh, punish. Well, misses the harpoon. So a bar of health, no strikes on the hunters. Really good job there. They were focusing on killing the spiders, and really good job. Ninja not quite focusing as much as he should have. I felt like he was going around between targets a little bit. But definitely open up with web snare and then go to your acid. Okay, so again, 2 points in Spider, 2 Web, and 3 Acid. No Mimic. Again, I find a lot of people don't really like Mimic for some reason, when I think it's a very useful skill in the arsenal of the Gorgon. Okay, so here's a dome. Nice open area. Down here, actually, is probably the best place to fight the monster. What's up here, actually? Up here is not bad, actually. A little bit of line of sight blocks. A lot of mines being thrown up on the high ground. You usually don't really worry too much. I like that they're waiting for the monster to come out. Josie's a little on the close side. A spider could come up and pull him down, and that could be very disadvantageous. Again, remember, you're not on the... Oh, I think he clipped a mine with his acid spray. Oh, destroys another one with acid or web snare. Okay, let's go back to the monster. Oh, Assault getting carried away there. Focusing a lot on Griffin here. Against this team, I feel like you don't have to worry about Griffin as much as Goliath. Oh, and there is the... Yep, and there's the trap spider. And that's why you have to focus the trap spiders more than anything else. And all of these people, like this fight was single-handedly won because of Trapdoor Spider. Not enough people focusing on it. Medic should never be picking people up. Should be healing the support. There was no reason for her to pick up the assault, especially when the dropship was only like not that long away anyway. It rarely do you pick people up, especially in the first couple of engagements, unless you absolutely need to. Joyless Oreo, welcome to the herd. I appreciate that follow. So monster full armor again. Let's see what happens. Is he going to go straight for a stage 3 evolution, or is he going to try and milk stage 2 a bit more? So first dome, definite advantage to the hunters, and second dome, 100% monster favored. I still think that the monster has a very commanding lead right now, despite the survival odds. Survival odds are horrible. And there we go. Oh, going straight to stage 3. Against this team, it's not terrible, because they don't have a lot of deployables, but I still don't agree with it. Widow all by herself. Now, she can tank a lot of damage and wait for the rest of the team to get here. Oh, there goes Griffin. And the spider... Spider not being focused. Okay, this team's very spread out. Needs to be very careful. There's the spider that got dropped, and the assault. Not going after the spider. Wow. I don't know why he stopped shooting. Orbital's pretty decent. Is going to make the monster take a little bit of damage. Probably would have saved it for a little bit longer. And again, is that the assault? Wow, the assault about to die from the spider here. And this is a very bad engagement. Actually, I think the monster probably just won here. Yeah, no one's going after the spiders. Like the first engagement, the spiders were being taken care of, and notice the difference between taking care of spiders and not. Absolutely have to take those spiders out. You know, call them out, ping them, shoot them, do whatever you need to do, but you have to go after the spiders, or you're just going to have a bad time. I think it'd be worthwhile to kill that. Oh, now he's really involved. That's right, I forgot he wasn't even still straight because he stopped. So, full points in Web Snare, Spider Trap, and Acid. Again, no points for Mimic. Although right now, if the team isn't killing your Spider Traps, there's no reason to have to worry, because Spider Traps is going to win you the games. So everyone's grouped up on the high ground. I don't know why. The Assault and Trapper... Okay, so if you're set up, the Assault and Trapper should be like right here. Griffin harpoons when she comes around the corner. But if everyone's upstairs, like one acid will hit everybody. And then everyone's just going to force to get down anyway. Yeah, like where Griffin was, that's where you should have been to begin with. Oh, down for the support. Again, those spiders. Let's count... I'm going to show just what a spider pulling somebody away does. Okay, so I hear spider not being was killed, and notice that they're able to stabilize when there's no spider tearing somebody off. Assault's about to go down though. Personal shield popped way too late in my opinion. Need to do a lot better about that, and not. Oh, and then the medic is going to be out. Now there's no heals going out, and that's going to have the assault go down. The moment anyone gets carried away from a spider, that person's role is not being used. So the support's about to go down because, again, spider does a lot of damage. You have to kill those spiders. Number one priority. Oh, and there's a spider and tearing away the medic. So there's no healing going out to Josie, which means Josie is getting free damage. And now Josie's going to get hit by the spider. And look, being carried away and will not be able to get healed because of line of sight. And the spider's going to get the medic again and probably even kill the medic at this point. Yep, and that is GG. 100% spider traps were the reason for the win. You have to focus those spider traps. GG. So that first dome, the hunters were totally on point. You did everything right. And then I disagree. The biggest thing that so that stage 1 dome showed how all of the engagement should be. Basically, you guys lost because you stopped. You ignored the spider traps starting in the second dome going forward. The moment you guys stopped ignoring them, because the moment so if a spider trap carries someone away, they break line of sight, which means they can't get healed, which forces everyone to re-engage, use up jetpack, which can be used for dodging and getting out of acid, to go and help that one person that got carried away. If the assault gets carried away, there's no damage being done to the monster. If the trapper gets it, there's no CC done to the monster. And if the medic gets it, then no one's getting healed. And so you have to fight those spider traps. If you killed, ironically enough, he only had 3 points. He did not use any points in a mimic. If you guys killed the spider trap every single time it was up, he cannot burst people down with just web snare and acid unless you sit in the acid for a very long time. Basically, killing the spider trap is nerfing about 1/3 of the damage potential that she has. And every single time you did kill a spider, notice how when you look back on the VODs, you'll see that the team was able to stabilize, heal, get back into position, and so forth. But every time a spider carried one person off, somebody got down, or somebody loses 25 to 50% of their health, and there was nothing that you could have done about it. Absolutely, Gorgon has to focus those spider traps, no matter who you are, with the possible exception possibly being the medic. My mic's breaking up. But yeah, against Gorgon, fighting out in the open is actually ideal, just because that gives everybody line of sight on spiders. She can't burn or claw you into a corner, and it makes it easier to get out of acid because you have more options to go straight, left, right, back. Instead of if you get acid up on a platform, you have to leave, and it's easier to follow and things like that. So fighting her out in the open is ideal, and then always focus those trapdoor spiders. That first engagement, I was really thinking that the hunters had this one in the bag. Yeah, Monster's really good about taking out mines. The best place to put mines is always around corners so that the monster doesn't see it until it's too late. Because if you just put them out in the open, they're just going to get killed instantly. There's no reason for it. Also, if there are mines, don't stand on them, because then the monster's more incentivized to use acid to hit both you and the mine at the same time. Whereas if you put the mines around corners and nobody's there, most likely they're going to hit the monster in the face. Because the monster's not going to just spray acid, generally speaking, towards an area where there might be a mine around a corner. But yeah, that's what you want to do. You just be careful about line of sight and really focus. Anytime you hear that screeching of a spider, if the monster is not focusing you, find where that spider is and start killing it. If it is after you, just jetpack up in the air. You don't even have to dodge jetpack. Just float in the air a little bit and start aiming down and just shoot down. But yeah, spider traps were just the MVP of that game wholeheartedly. That being the case, let's go ahead. We'll do one more, and then we'll swap out the teams with those in my chat.